have landlords these days been very tribalistic? Because what do you mean? Because you are Igbo, Yoruba, or from a particular tribe, you cannot stay under my roof. Listen to this one. From experience, 80% of Igbo tenants are terrible individuals. What they do is pay the first rent, and the next rent will be very, very, very difficult for them to pay. Well, I have two amazing people to hear their opinions about this matter, Dora and Oyin.
Hi guys.
So what do you have to say about this matter, Dora?
I feel Lagos landlords are just funny, because what do you mean by you only allow a certain tribe to stay in your compound?
Make it make sense.
Please, it's money we're making here. We're not being tribalistic.
But then you also have to understand that it's vice versa.
How?
Because, say for instance, when I came newly to Lagos, the first house I stayed was for an Igbo man, and he told me like explicitly that he does not want a Yoruba person in his house.
I think all these kind of things, I think it's based on experiences. If they've had experiences with Igbo people for a very long time, or with Yoruba people for a very long time, and it's terrible, they just, I think the problem is generalization.
Yes, they tend to generalize on everybody that, okay, say for instance, an Igbo person, once an Igbo person rents a room, there's every possibility that they will bring other people from the village to come and stay in that particular room. But then you can't force them because that's their tradition. But then you also have to understand that this person that we are renting this house from has bills to pay. So if I'm renting an apartment to you as a Yoruba landlord, and I'm renting my apartment to you as an Igbo person, I expect you to be able to fulfill all obligations that come with me renting my apartment to you.
Okay, Dora.
But I mean, this money we're still making. We shouldn't be tribalistic about the whole thing.
But have you had any terrible experience with a Yoruba person that made you generalize that Yoruba people are bad or they are good?
I don't really have any stereotypes about Yoruba people aside the whole pepper, whatever thing they do. But like
Pepper is life, you know.
But with regards the whole issue of Lagos landlords and being tribalistic, I mean, it's not meant to be that way. It's not a nice thing to do.
Okay, what if they are looking at it from the aspect of unity? Like, if you are Yoruba, you can come under me. If you're not Yoruba, get out.
That's not unity.
So what's that?
That's being tribalistic. I mean, you're just.
And what if they are just
your
looking
own
after their own? Like,
no,
if
but
that's what they can do.
they're not looking after your
own. The funny
own.
thing is, as much as we want to conclude that, oh, I'm looking after my own, you also have to understand that we have Igbo landlords that are also doing this with their fellow Igbo person. So how do you explain that to a random person?
At this point, I don't think this matter of tribalism or unity is ending anytime soon. But let me ask you, have you had this experience before? Share with us in the comment section. Bye.
Kerae Homes, luxury redefined.